Former President Trump charged again, facing a superseding federal indictment over his alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election.
Special counsel Jack Smith adjusted the evidence in this updated case with the Supreme Court's recent presidential immunity ruling in mind, Trump calling this new filing a hoax.
ABC News reporter M. Nguyen has the latest from Washington.
Special counsel Jack Smith.
M. Nguyen, ABC News, Washington.
Well, we've got an exciting announcement to share with you all about the largest Lunar New Year celebration outside of Asia.
We're talking about the San Francisco Chinese New Year Parade. It has a new home, and guess what? It happens to be here at ABC 7. We have the details.
All right, and from the Bay to closer to the city of Oakland, we've got a good 5 to 7 degree spread there. So 60s and 70s coming in, maybe 10 degrees cooler today across the Bay. So out of the 80s back to near 80, and we'll talk about a more significant cool down for tomorrow and part of the weekend coming up.
Oh, do you hear that? That's a big announcement coming from us today at ABC 7 News. Lion dancers stopped by the station to celebrate the new home of the San Francisco Chinese New Year Parade. The nation's oldest, largest Lunar New Year celebration will be broadcast live right here on ABC 7 in February. Parade organizer Tony Lau and the president of the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce, Donald Liu, talked about the exciting news on ABC 7 Mornings.
We're excited to look forward for the Year of the Snake next year. We're going to have the same and better a lot of flow, parade route, and event to celebrate this Chinese New Year.
This parade has such a rich history that is essentially, you know, married to the history of San Francisco. I mean, the two things go hand in hand. So, Donald, tell me a little bit about when this all started.
So this parade started during the gold rush. This started in 1860, at the time when Chinese American was, still facing a lot of prejudice. Chinese American at that point think about, how to bridge the gap between the two cultures, and they thought of the idea of putting together the parade. The parade is actually an American concept, but they combine that with many of the Chinese New Year festivals elements to bring it to make it a festival that we've been witnessing.
It is simply the best. ABC 7 is just so excited to have this. We're going to take the parade national, bringing it to the largest audience ever, and we'll be sharing it with our other owned stations across the country and streaming it on Hulu and ABC News Live. You can watch the 2025 San Francisco Chinese New Year Parade right here on ABC 7 and everywhere you stream on February 15th. And as you know, I mean, this is a proud, long tradition here in the Bay Area. It brings everybody together. And certainly, right? I mean, have you been? You've been, right?
Yes, exactly.
So exciting.
It's going to be so awesome to be able to host it this time. You always see it, you hear it, you love the enthusiasm, and as you mentioned, just how it brings the entire Bay Area together.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's terrific. And as a kid, I went to the parade.
Oh, yeah.
And I even participated
was this
one year. We'll show you a better picture later. But I spent all morning looking for this. It was baby Kristen. The one with the braces.
Oh, my God, that's cute.
If you keep watching, we'll share the picture someday for reals. Maybe,
that's adorable.
We call that a deep tease.
Yeah, but now to get to be a part of it and to have it on our station.
It's a full 180 moment for you.
It's amazing. Yeah. And it often rains. Remember that at Chinese New Year parade?
Isn't that good luck?
Yeah, it actually is. So it's okay.
Yeah, I'll say
right
54 and partly cloudy and 510.
90% chance of that being right.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, good morning, everybody. We are looking at a quick warm-up.
Decent grilling weather out there. Appreciate it.
I am so proud of you for finding me out of this Where's Waldo Chinese New Year parade.
You also printed me out a black and white picture, too, to make it tougher.
I didn't make it easy.
No, you didn't.
But you know you're going.
Hey, and we still have to show everyone else the picture in color by the end of the show. So
we promise.
They can play Where's Kristen, too.
That way they have to watch tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, coming up, a happy ending to a story we brought you last week. A wedding day disaster avoided, all thanks to the generosity of a Bay Area dress shop.
And changes could be coming to your Airbnb booking experience. How state lawmakers want to bring more transparency to customers.
Last week, we told you about a bride-to-be and a really nightmare wedding dress story. The Pittsburgh bridal shop where she bought her dress suddenly closed without giving her the dress that she was expecting.
All with less than 2 weeks before the big wedding. Dozens of viewers reached out to us after the story, and now that bride has, all new wedding dress. Looks amazing. ABC 7 News reporter J.R. Stone has the story.
Hi, guys. ABC 7 News.
Restores your faith in mankind, right?
Yeah, what a good takeaway for everybody to not lose hope on humanity, even though when it can be easy sometimes.
I know.
This story, a reminder not to, though.
Yep.
Well, coming up here at Midday Live, the pressures of parenting. The Surgeon General just issued an alert this morning about the growing number of mothers and fathers struggling with stress, loneliness, and other health issues due to the demands of raising children.
We sat down with the Surgeon General for a one-on-one interview about his concerns about potential solutions.
Plus, some good news out there for electric car drivers. California just receiving millions of dollars to install new charging stations all across the state.
And why Mayor London Breed is coming out against a proposal that would rein in artificial intelligence tools.